Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this wonderful world. Welcome to Lunch with Joy. I have a quote for you today. This one is my quote. AI is not just a tool, it's your business partner. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there. My brain went to sleep, I guess. Uh, it is. Let's try that one more time. AI is not just a tool, it's your business partner in your sales journey. And AI, using AI to drive your sales, according to McKinsey, a study that McKinsey and Company did, can reduce your costs by up to 40%. Whoa, yeah, that's a biggie. That is a major biggie. And think about it, you can increase your profits by that much. And I don't know anyone that isn't interested in increasing profits. If you're not, then I don't know why you're here, what you're doing, but um, that's the biggest thing that we can come up with. Today, we're going to crack the code. We're going to crack the code on AI and find out how it identifies the high value prospects. Imagine, think about it. Think about you have a treasure map that's going to lead straight to the gold. That'd be okay, wouldn't it? AI is your map for your business. It helps us find the best customers. It saves time and boosts success. Let's take a look at how it really works and what is going on with the AI. AI is has been around for quite a while. We've been talking about it here and there. I always talk about HAL and 2001: A Space Odyssey. That goes back quite a few years, and talking about what happened and why we think that AI is going to be such a problem. AI is not going to be the problem. AI is going to be the answer. We just need to make sure that what we are doing effectively, we are doing ethically, and we're doing morally. And that is for me, you've heard me say it. I said it last week. I keep saying it over and over again. Big morals for me, morals, ethics, and honesty. Honesty is most important, but the morals and the ethics I won't do unless I can do it honestly, do it ethically, and have my morals comfortable. And I'm not going to push the envelope. I'm going to stay right there where it is good. And I I've been known to tell everybody what's going on. And I had one time when I did that for a company. I was their CFO and I was doing the work and I was telling the government everything we were doing. I just told it in the language of accounting. I gave them all the data, they could see absolutely everything. It was not supposed to be done the way that we were doing it, but it was up to them to call us on it. So I told them exactly what happened, exactly what's going on, and exactly how we were making money. And that's how you can do some things that are maybe a little bit on the edge, but if you do it with integrity and you tell people exactly what you're doing, you're okay. If somebody doesn't like it, that's their problem. It's not your problem, it's their problem. You just need to be doing everything the most effective way and work on increasing your profits, getting the clients in there. You want to get the clients that have got the highest value. You don't want to have the nickel and dime customers coming in. You want them to be the $1,000, the $100,000, the massive amounts. Excuse me. You want them, excuse me, you want them to be able to identify and go into helping you to make more money so that you can be a better provider for your family, for your employees, and for yourself, and for the community. There's so much that depends on you. So why is AI so important? The single biggest thing that I see AI doing to value for all of my clients is analyzing data. You get the data, it has got volumes and volumes of data, and it will analyze it, and you give it the parameters that you want it to use when it analyzes, and then it will come back with recommendations based on what you tell it, which is why when we sit down with a client, we start by finding out exactly who the client is, where they're at, what they're wanting, and what they want to do. What do they want to accomplish? That's where we start. That's what we do. And if we do that, then we're able to identify your ideal prospect, your ideal customer, and be able to create the wherewithal, the questions, the scenario, the analysis to identify when that customer is that prospect. It's not a company. We want them to be a customer, but they're just a prospect now. When they're going to be ready to buy, when they're going to be doing, when they're going to be ready. Company, according to Deloitte, one of the big CPA firms, the big four CPA firms, companies that are using AI for data analysis are seeing a 50% improvement in targeting accuracy. Not bad. 50% improvement. Think about it. If you increased your targeting and you went to more prospects that are going to be your ideal client, don't you think that you would do better than when you talk to somebody that is not really potential for client for you? Naturally, you are going to do better if you are using something that is going to pinpoint those people and bring them into your sphere. And so that's what you want to do. AI is able to do all kinds of predictions. It's something called predictive analysis, and they use past data to predict future behaviors. That's an interesting thought. Past data is going to predict future behavior. That is something that we've actually looked at and dealt with for years. That's how credit analysis is done. People look at your credit report. Okay, did you not pay this and not pay that, and mess around with this and mess around with something else. Well, if you did that before to them, you're probably going to do it again, and we don't want to be dealing with you. Well, that's what AI is doing. It is checking to see what they've done in the past to be able to predict what's going to happen in the future. So we want to be able to go through and figure out what is going to be happening. And if we do that, a report by Forrester found that predictive analysis can increase your sales by 20%, sales productivity by 20%. That's not bad. Would you like to have a 20% increase in sales? Would that help you? Would that be of any benefit to your business? It would to mine. I'll take it. And that's why I use the predictive analysis that I get from the AI. And the behavioral insights. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's again like the credit analysis. What did you do in the past? How have you done that? The same type of thing is going to be happening. What have you done? We look at that when we look at real estate, when we look at people in general, we're looking to see what have they done previously. When you go to hire someone, what is the history? What have they done? What have they accomplished? That's what you're wanting to see. And if they have done the things that are going to be of benefit to you, then you might hire 'em, as long as they fit with all the other reps. So you need to make sure that AI is tracking the things that you want and that you need to be able to work with and identify and get the prospects that you're wanting to get. Uh, And the critical piece to everything with AI is the human touch. PricewaterhouseCoopers found that 82% of consumers want more human interaction. Get that? 82% want more human interaction. We are all tired of making a telephone call and please listen to this list of options. It has recently changed. Listen to the whole list. And that gives you press this if you want that, press 1 if you want this, press 2 if you want that, press 3 if you want this, and so on and so forth. And people don't want to be talking to the machines. They'd rather be talking to a human. And therefore, being able to interact with the customer, you being able to be in the situation doesn't mean you have to be personally phoning that potential prospect, at least not in the beginning, but you want to at least have your voice in everything that is being sent, everything that is being said, and what is going on. So you can be the human and have that human interaction that is so critical for building long-term relationships. That is the single biggest thing that is going to build a long-term relationship, is that human interaction. And how do I know this? Well, there's all kinds of research out there, and one of the pieces that I pulled, they a tech company had used AI to identify high-value prospects and then personalized their outreach. The result, 40% increase in sales within 6 months. Not 20%, but 40%, twice as much for them. And what we were finding, case study from Business Insider, the approach increased sales and improved customer relations satisfaction by 35%. So you're talking 35 to 40% increase in the happiness of your prospects, of your customers. Oh my goodness, that's you can't ask for a whole lot more. That's the best you can do. So, what you want to be doing is you need to identify what you are looking for. You have to be able to give all the demographics, the psychographics, what I even have my clients name their prospective, their ideal customer. I want a first name. Is it Joe? Is it Susan? What is the first name of this client? What do they look like? How old are they? Are they as old as me? Okay, that's fine. But are they a young whippersnapper? And when you're dealing with the differences in ages, you're going to talk to me differently than you're going to talk to a 25 or 30-year-old. They're not going to think the same way I do. They don't have the years of living that I have. They don't have the experiences that I have. So you need to be able to identify who that person is and what's what is going to make them laugh. I love to call it, what are their tickle points? I have a coach that introduced me to tickle points, but I just think that's hysterical. That's wonderful. What are they going to laugh at? Because when we laugh, when we're having fun, we would learn more, we remember more. And so you want to be able to bring the fun into everything that you're doing. And the bottom line critical piece is the human touch is going to be what seals your deals. And I know that rhymed. I did that purposely. I do that periodically. The human touch is going to seal your deal. And you want to embrace AI and use it to its absolute maximum, fullest effects. But you want to be in that mix. We want to have you in there so that the human part is going to be always connected with what is going on. So I think that I have finished this yes, I'm down to the end. The only thing I came back to was my quote, AI is not just a tool, it's a business partner for your sales journey. So, if nobody has told you yet today that they love you, let me be the first. I love you because you are uniquely you, and that is so very, very special. Thank you for being you. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure that you like, share, and trust. So let me do both hands so that I can maybe get something up there. Where we get? There we go. Like, share, and trust. Like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow.